Hello, I'm Mark Linden with BaseballPositive.com, the website for youth baseball and softball coaches, parents, and league leaders. What we're going to talk about right now is taking a throw at first base.
All right, cover the base.
Getting here quick. Eyes on the base, ready position. See the ball before you commit your feet. Before we get started, we want to clarify something or eliminate something that's misconception in the baseball world. That is not how you stand to catch a throw at first base. This is not how you stand. Are we clear? We're clear. We need to make that clear to our kids. Our first baseman, when they go over to the bag, they stand with their throwing hand foot centered the middle of the base. They get their feet wide in a ready position like they're playing defense in basketball. This is our position that we get into to prepare for the throw. It's not until the ball is in the air and we see that it's accurate that we then move into the stretch position. First day of practice. One of the first three things we want to teach our kids is this, that this is not correct. I'm serious. One of the first three things we teach is that we don't want to have our kids at all, first day and beyond, ever stand at a base like this because it's wrong. Okay, we're clear on that. So now we're going to take a throw at the base. Again, I'm going to position myself about 15 feet away from the base. Maybe 10 or 12 is a little more typical, but with kids, I like to get them farther away from the bases so they get the concept of movement. They've got to move to the base. If you don't get the ball, you get the base. One or the other. You're never standing around. All right, Jerry's out there by near shortstop. He's not going to be at shortstop. As a coach, we're going to be pretty much behind the pitching rubber in line with shortstop throwing to first, because we want to make sure our throws are accurate. Our players are going to get in a ready position. Our coach is going to say cover the base, and then we're going to go through our routine. All right, Jerry, give it to me.
Cover the base.
I'm covering the base with my eyes. I'm getting to the base, turning, getting in a ready position. Now coach is going to throw the ball. After the ball's in the air, we move into a stretch position. Now, let's not make the mistake as adults who are strong, been around the block, understand the game, understand our bodies, are strong. Let's be clear that going from this position to that position is not easy for a child. That's the last thing we're going to concern ourselves with. What we're going to be concerned with is getting them to the base with their eyes, getting in a proper ready position for the throw, so that if the throw is not accurate, they're not glued to the base, they can move to catch the ball first. We get them in this position, the ball's thrown to them. A lot of kids, it might just be catch and stomp. That's fine. But their runner might be safe. Who cares? 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, we start being concerned with that. But 10, 11, and 12 now have greater leg strength. They can do that little hop, skip to get into that position. But most important is that we get to the base with our eyes and we get into that ready position so that we can move to a throw that's offline, because a lot of throws are offline. All right, now we're going to show the drill, receiving a throw at first base. This is a force play. It's just like taking the throw from third. We start in a ready position facing the batter. Our coach calls out, cover the base to start the drill. We cover the base with our eyes. Our eyes are on the base, not on the ball. The ball is the shortstop's responsibility. The first baseman's responsibility is to cover this base, cover it quickly. Get there with the eyes, then turn in a ready position like we're playing defense in basketball. We're going to stay in this position until we see the ball leave the shortstop's hand. If the ball is offline, we're in a position where we can move our feet to take our hands to the ball. We can move our feet to take our hands to the ball, get the ball first, worry about the base second. In this case, Jerry's gonna throw the ball right to me, our kid playing first base. It's not until we see the ball out of the coach's hand that we move from our ready position to our stretch position. And again, I'm grown up, play a little bit of baseball. I can do this movement fairly easily. An 8, 9, 10-year-old kid is not gonna do it well. A lot of 11, 12-year-old kids are not gonna do it well. We don't want to judge our children on how they do things. We want to judge them on how well they understand the things, the movements, and how much effort they put into it. Once they've repped it out 10, 20, 30, 50, 1,000 times, they'll get better. We've got to be patient with them. All right, here we go, Jerry.
Cover the base.
Cover the base with the eyes, ready position, see the ball, then go to the stretch. Let's do it one more time. Notice we're sprinting to the base. We're not looking at the ball. The shortstop's got the ball. The responsibility of the first baseman is the base, getting there, not worrying about anything else until they're at the base. All right.
Cover the base.
Getting here quick. Eyes on the base, ready position. See the ball before you commit your feet.